All right, I want to say shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel, teachers truth and rule well. Salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Sha'agabar Karash, I want to go into a quick lesson. I will be edifying. And also you women that's reverencing your husbands and serving the Most High. Shalom to you as well. I went to on YouTube, and I just typed in riots, all right? And all these different riots and uproars of the people popped up, man. You know, if you brothers and sisters don't know, in the Netherlands, they are basically rioting over the curfew, you know, and people losing their businesses due to the whole curfew and the shutdown and things like that. So you got people basically rebelling and rioting because of that, man. You know, because the scriptures tell you the grinding shall cease, all right? The mirth shall come to an end. And a lot of these people, you know, not here in the Americas, but it soon will come here to Babylon, man. You know, the same thing that we seeing around the world. In little pockets of the Babylon, you got it like it says here in this article from CNN. It says Portland protesters explain why they are taking to the streets, man, because you got people protesting in Portland, all behind this whole presidential election ordeal. All right, and the same thing, it says chaos erupts in Seattle and Portland, all right, on inauguration day, because like I said, you had these Republicans, all right, who's basically patriotic, man, and they basically trying to rebel against the government on a small level. We seen that what happened on Capitol Hill. That's what that was all about, man. Attempt to, I wouldn't say to overthrow the government, basically attempt to put them on notice, you know, that they're on they not pleased or whatever. Then you got it says Antifa riders smash up Tacoma and rampage over cops driving through crowd, right? Because it was a footage, and I ain't gonna go into all these videos and play them. It was a footage of a cop basically running over protesters, man, and he basically plowed right through them, man. You know, because of what? You're starting to see the uproars and other people in the world, man. Just like the scriptures say, you know, these are all uproars of the people, and we just gonna get it. In Second Ezra's 9:1, it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right, so these are all inclinations or signs that to show us that the Most High is coming, man. That we in that latter time, and we're in the end time where all these prophecies are beginning to happen in the world, man. We seen the whole thing with George Floyd. All right, the whole George Floyd situation. You had people protesting over that all around the world, not only here in Babylon, all around the world, because what? The brutality done to our people by the police, constantly being shot down in the streets, man, for nothing. We unarmed and all these different things. It caused uproars of the people, man. You know, then you had cops standing their ground against protesters when that happened. To now you got, you know, over the whole presidential election and campaign, you had uproars of the people, man. And these are all signs from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to the men and women that's repented and hastening the day and constantly on their watch. All right, these are signs for us, man, to, you know, let us know to get ourselves right, get our houses in order, and, you know, and get our spirits in order so we can be ready to be received from by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, because he's about to visit this earth with all kind of plagues that he prophesied, he promised would happen. Verse 3, it says, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And we seeing them uproars of the people in the world, man. All right, so we do know we in the end time of prophecy, man. Verse 4 says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right. And it says, verse 5, it says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Right. That's the point. The end is manifest, man. That's why the scriptures constantly speak about stand on your watch, man, constantly watching for these things, man. And that's what we represent as being men of the Lord and in his truth, teaching this word, man, coming to the highways and byways to warn our people, because we on our watch, man, and we basically warning our people of the things to come, man. All right, so nobody can say they was not warned of these things, man. Let's go over to 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter and 15th verse. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands, man. Swords is going into weapons, man. Weaponry, guns, man. It can go into bows, knives, staves, man, whatever you want to call it, man. The sword represents an instrument of war. It's your modern day gun. All right. So you got people, fighting against one people shall stand up and fight against another, man. Right. And that's what you seeing. All right. It says, for there should be seditions among men and invading one another. And that's what you seen on Capitol Hill, man. You seen them Edomite crackers, man. They went in there and invaded the Capitol, man, to the point the politicians and everybody and senators that was in there had to go into like an underground holding cell or like a bunker that they got in there, man. All right, because it was invaded. And it says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right. And you seen that them Edomites didn't regard nobody, no security guard. I seen videos, man, where it was Edomites basically running towards the security guard, and the security guard was running from them. All right, because he was outnumbered, he was outmanned, they was basically caught off guard. All right. So that's what you seen right there. And that's only biblical prophecy, man. Them are seditions beginning to happen to the people. And even on the other hand, you had this whole video where basically I believe it was in Portland or Washington, where it was basically a cop that ran over a group of protesters, man. So you started seeing people, them seditions rise amongst men. All right, because it's like labor pains. Matter of fact, let's get that in 2nd Esdras 16 and I believe it's 38. Yep. It says, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment, man. Right. And that's where we're in right now. Labor pains, man. All right. America is probably dilated almost to whatever close you got to be to giving birth. All right. America is like a woman that's pregnant that's crowning. You can see the head. All right. Begin to come out of her vagina. All right. And that's what we see in now. Verse 39, it says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. And that's what you're seeing. Sorrow's coming up on this place on every side, man. This whole pandemic, pandemic happened, and this just didn't take place in one place. It's on all around the world. These things are taking place where, they are giving people their pandemic shot. People are losing their jobs, their businesses, everything, man. It's about to, all hell is about to break loose. And these are our labor pains, what we're seeing in the earth right now. And it's a sign from the Lord letting us know that he's about to send his son to make his second coming. Okay. And let's get another precept in Matthew 24 and 7. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, man. So That's what we're seeing right now, man. The beginning of sorrows. All right, nation rising against nation. I mean, because we're gonna have them race wars that's gonna take place in the earth, man. You're gonna have race wars. That's what all this thing is gonna boil down to. Basically, every nation standing with their nation. You know, because everything is gonna become scarce, man. Your food and substance and all that is gonna be a shortage of those things. So every nation is gonna have to stand with their nation and protect the things that they got. All right, is because that's what it's gonna boil down to. Because your government is gonna fail you. Everything else is gonna. The military is not gonna be able to save you. All right, they looking to vaccinate. They looking to use the military to administer this so-called pandemic shot. All right, and we know everybody is not gonna. You're gonna have some kind of pushback. You know, people gonna rebel against getting that pandemic shot. But at the end of the day, the scriptures speak about martial law happening, man. You know, the things are gonna get so bad where you're not gonna be able to go into a city. All right, you're not gonna be able to just go into a city, man, and come and go as you please, man. All right, but with that, I'm gonna close out. Give our praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles who teach this truth and rule well, and salutations to you, I can push this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.